Jim, right, about today's theme. He is the first runner-up in humorous speech contest in Division 9 this year. Incredible achievement. So actually he had sent me his intro, I was reading through. So he's from Madurai, he works at Fresh Desk. Then Arjun looked at it and said, hey, come on, just tell. For some reason he spends a lot of time in Shoring Road bus stand. Welcome on stage.
Thank you, sir. When he mentioned this theme, gossips and rumors, to Tushar is the VP of this club. The first thing, he called me and asked, okay, Chokku, what are the stories that you are going to tell? Usually this is not the process. He will not ask anecdotes and stories to any TMOD. And I said, oh, Tushar, and I choose this theme, gossips and rumors, because it's we are very much used to it nowadays, in the last 10 or 20 days. And people used to say that gossips and rumors, spreading rumors is very bad. But I say it's actually good. It's actually in our blood. Rumors and gossips and spreading rumors, it comes in as a part of human nature. It is built in each and every human civilization. It makes us to collaborate, cooperate, and do everything else. And more than that, to spread rumor, you need to have a lot of imagination skills. Last week, I asked Vinod, where is Arvind? Arvind is actually the BPM of this club. I asked Vinod, where is Arvind? Why is he late? And he told I called him and he said that he is waiting for some important person and he'll come late by 10 minutes. I need some imaginary skills. So I added this. Okay, Arvind is waiting for an important person of his life. So he is looking someone and he will be late by 30 minutes. And I spread at this. And it finally, to the president, the news went like this. Arvind has a very beautiful girlfriend and she's always angry at him that he's always giving more importance to Medley than her. And finally she broke down after some 2 or 3 years and she asked, it's either me or Medley. And then he also said that he chose most good option. He chose her. And he will come late to Medley by 30 minutes. And this is what the rumor spread finally went to the president. Then coming to the part of this meeting. This meeting will have 4 sessions. Number 1 is education session. In education session, one keynote speaker will come and give you talk about something important for the speaker, for public speaking. And the second one is prepared speeches. Prepared speeches, 3 prepared speakers will have their speeches ready, and I'll call them and they come here and give their speeches. And the third session is TT session. I like this session very much because they will call, the TT master will be here and he will call the persons randomly and he will give you some topics or situations and we have to talk about that for 2 to 3 minutes. First session is evaluation session. Evaluation session, for the target speaker, for each and every prepared speaker, we have a specific evaluators and they will be evaluating their speeches. To evaluate this overall meeting, we have a special person and we call him as a general evaluator. I think our president gave more introduction to him, and now I would like to call the general evaluator of today, Pranav.
Good afternoon, one and all present here. My name is Pranav. For people who've been in Toastmasters for more than 2 years, you know who I am. For people who come after 2 years, before 2 years, it's better you don't know who I am. So when I came on the way over here, I read this quote on an auto which said, when things are not used for more than 1.5 years, they get ruined at an inappropriate time. So today there are 2 things that have got ruined in an inappropriate time. One is me, because I haven't been in Toastmasters for more than 1.5 years. And second is my shoe, which has also not been used for 1.5 years. So on behalf of me and my left shoe, I would like to apologize in the beginning of the meeting. I ensure that both of us will not cause any disturbance to the meeting. So what is this general evaluator role? So for people who are, so most of us or most of people in Chennai are from IT. So in IT terms, GE role is like the person who coordinates this conference call. You have to introduce everybody and in the end you have to give some feedback without knowing what happened exactly in the meeting. So that's the role I'm going to play today, the general evaluator. There'll be an evaluation, so each prepared speaker will have an evaluator, and so I'll be introducing them, like how people get introduced in the conference call. And at the end I'll come and tell something about the meeting, like it started on time and all the usual stuff, and everyone will clap for me as usual. So with that, let us move on to three roles which I feel are more important than the evaluators themselves. They are called the tag team, timer, R-counter and grammarian. So let me introduce the timer Toastmaster Vijay Rajan, introduce himself and the role of the timer.
Thanks, Pranav. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests.
Good afternoon.
So I'll be tracking the time for each speech, so following other rules. For a 5 to 7 minute prepared speech, I'll show the green card at 5 minutes, yellow card at 6 minutes, and red card at 7 minutes. To qualify, you should speak a minimum of 4 minutes 30 seconds for a prepared speech. And for evaluator, the time is 2 to 3 minutes. Green card is shown at 2 minutes, yellow card at 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and red card at 3 minutes. And for table topics, each speaker is encouraged to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. I'll show the green card at 1 minute, yellow card at 1 minute 30 seconds, and red card at 2 minutes. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. The next role is the R-counter, and let me introduce Toastmaster Priyadarshini to introduce herself and the role.
As a counter, my duty is to listen to the verbal distractions such as you know, and so but, and other filler words for songs. I also keep track of the repeated words such as I, the, and I keep track of also the long pauses. I keep track of these speaking errors in writing and give a report that is all upon knowledge of that. Thank you.
To introduce the grammarian, he is a very special Toastmaster. So for people who didn't know what Spain was, he introduced Spain in a very nice way. It was very recently and he became very famous after that. The French foreign minister appreciated him for his selfie, which boosted the image of Spain completely. So give a big hand for Toastmaster. Good
After 1.5 years of missing Toastmasters, we never miss my photograph. Good afternoon, Toastmasters and friends. I'm very glad to be the grammarian for the second time in 5 years, 5+ years of Toastmasters for here. I'm really very, very happy to be playing this role. Because they never used to give me these roles. Always the roles. Well, for people who have always been educated in so-called Tamil medium, they ask them what is their weakness, they say I'm weak in communication. We drill down and say why you are weak in communication, they say I'm weak in speaking English. Then you further drill down and check why they feel they are weak in speaking in English. They have some problem in understanding English grammar when compared to Tamil grammar. The way Tamil grammar is structured, the way Latin languages grammar are structured are totally different. But these are all facts. We cannot do anything about it. What we lacked was, we never had somebody behind us watching every sentence of us, watching every statement we make, and then and there make some corrections. So we grew up in speaking a foreign language in whatever way we knew, and now we have inferiority complex that we are making mistakes. Toastmasters, a real communication medium, has created a role called grammarian, explicit purpose. The role of the grammarian is to pay close attention to speakers, even if the entire audience is listening. He or she has to completely listen to every sentence and take notes of very good usages that he or she makes in a speech, and also make note of certain deviations or mistakes that happen and help them correct it. In the end, I come out when GE calls and give my report of good usages as well as bad usages. There's one important duty that exists with me, that is called introducing the word of the day. For every meeting, to make things spicy and interesting, the grammarian will be introducing a particular word. So suspense till he announces, and all the participants of the meeting are supposed to use that word somewhere in their speech. And my kind request is next time onwards, don't allow Arjun to write the placeholder of the word of the day. So I'm going to write it here. Clandestine or clandestine is the word of the day. It means characterized by, done in, or executed with secrecy or concealment, especially for purposes of subversion or deception. Confusing, right? At least this is what I saw from Jalni's mobile dictionary. It is simple. Whatever you do without the knowledge of others is called clandestine. Purposely you do something hiding from others is called clandestine. Medley never conducts clandestine meetings. All the meetings are transparent. This is an example. The variations are clandestinely, clandestineness, clandestinity. This emanated from the Latin word clando, which means secretly, and stinis, which means internal. Together they form clandestine. So friends, the word is yours for the whole day. Keep using it. You may get some marks in my report. Thank you.
Thank you, DTM Guru. So before I hand it over back to the TMOD, so when I was here a year and a half ago, usually even when I come late to meetings, there used to be one person who always introduces me. So today he's had a clandestine entry. So give a big hand for him. So with that, back to the Toastmaster.
Thanks, General Evaluator. Now we can go